Yo, what's swaggin' players? It's your boy StaxMontana, dog, and finally, NBA 2K20 is here, bro. I am so happy, I am so excited, bro, and I'm ready to get into it. And by the way, if you clicked on this video, I already know what you're here for, but before we get into that, I just want to give a quick shout out to all of the female gamers out there, especially the female 2K players, bro. And 2K19, bro, y'all was going up, y'all was going crazy, dog. And I feel like that is, like, as we go along, you start to see more and more female gamers in 2K, bro. And honestly, I'm huge fans of a lot of y'all, and I kind of want to see how far and what y'all can do in 2K20 and stuff like that. So, like, from me to you, I appreciate you, and I know a lot of people that rock with me rock with y'all, you feel me? So we appreciate you. 2K female gamers, please keep going crazy. I'm excited for what y'all got coming. But anyway, we already in NBA 2K20, bro, and it feel crazy. It feel like 19 flew by. 19 was actually a dope game, but I am ready for some 20, and I know a lot of y'all ready for that 22. But look, listen, as most of y'all already know, I was invited out to the 2K community day, and while I was there, I was able to actually sit down, spend some time with the game, get to know the game, you know what I'm saying, introduce myself to the game, introduce themselves, you know what I'm saying. So I am not speaking like first impressions. I actually got to spend a lot of time with the game, and while I was there, I was also able to capture some footage. So all of what you're about to see right now is previously recorded footage from 2K Community Day, and also your boy is here to teach you guys how to make the perfect build. Now honestly though, you know what I'm saying, the perfect build for me might mean a whole different thing for somebody else. For example, if I know I like to shoot, and I say the perfect build is a shooting build, the person that likes to dunk is obviously not going to think that. So what I am about to do is show you guys how to make the perfect build for each and every person that's watching this video right now, because I think honestly this year, more than any other year in 2K history, you have to actually form your own identity as a player and figure out exactly what your play style is, bro. And with that, you know what I'm saying, you got to figure out exactly what you like to do on the court. And I've been trying to preach this since like 2K17, bro. You have to figure out exactly what you like to do on the court. Don't make a player based off what you see working for everybody else, bro. Do what you feel like you know how to do. And for the people that's less talented at the game, don't worry, I got the answers for y'all too, bro. And be honest with yourself, fam. If you know you ain't that smoke for real, don't be out here lying and flexing, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a build just because you see your favorite YouTuber do it, you feel me? Be honest with yourself, bro. And plus, there's too much that goes into actually making a player this year for you to be trying to do all of that, you feel me? So we're gonna go ahead and break it down step by step so you can get a better understanding exactly how to make your player. But anyway, for the people that's less talented at the game, just think about something or whatever you was able to do successfully on a consistent basis last year or even other previous 2K games, and focus on that at least to start, because 2K is not that hard of a game to play. You play it long enough, you'll start to get things down, you know what I'm saying? But once you identify something that works for you, you can build on that, you know what I'm saying, and work on other parts of your game, bro. You're gonna start to get nice, you feel me? So once you figure out exactly what type of player you're thinking about making, it's time to get down to the real deal, bro. Y'all ready for this? Let's do it. And this for the people that by the way, this is for the people that have zero idea what they doing out here in these streets. 2K created a system by, like, if you hit triangle on PS4, you hit Y on Xbox, you can build your player based off of an actual NBA player. So you use an actual NBA player as like a preset, you feel me? So that's kind of dope as well. But be aware that if you go this route, your height, weight, wingspan, all of that stuff will be set to default. Like, for example, small forward's height is default at 6'7". If you make a Kevin Durant type build, they will give you the Kevin Durant play style, but you will be 6'7". So, you know what I'm saying, you gotta sacrifice some things there if you're not that fire at the game. And I feel like that's another portion of a skill gap in the game, you feel me? Yo, 2K really did their thing this year, but at least that's how it was on the build we played at Community Day. It might have changed for the demo, but I honestly doubt it. But anyway, let's finally do this. Once you pick your name, your number, your position, all of that stuff, you'll be presented with the very first important pie chart that gives you your build, kinda, you feel me? Because there's no longer like generic names like playmaker, sharp, and lockdown no more, you feel me? They removed all of that because you're building your player from scratch. Now on the right side, you choose the pie chart that best fits what you want to do on the court. It is breaking down to 4 very important sections: finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defense/rebounding. I don't know why they put those together. They could have put it separately, but it is what it is. Now this is where things become really important, you know what I'm saying? Because this is like choosing the heart and the soul of your player. And honestly, bruh, I spent so much time on the screen trying to figure out exactly what I was doing. And bruh, just go ahead and take your time doing this, because at this very moment, I'm still not 100% sure exactly what I want to do. I'm still testing some things out and trying to make the build that's perfect for me, you feel me? But you have a lot of options to choose from to mix and match different play styles together to, you know what I'm saying, to create the play that best fits you perfectly, you feel me? Now, as you scroll through the pie charts on the right, you'll notice that the number of attributes on the left are changing. And I'm guessing like the highlighted ones are like your key skills or like things that you're able to do at an elite level based off of like the attribute rating, you know what I'm saying, the overall attribute rating. For example, like the 95 would be kind of glowy lit, you know what I'm saying, had that box around it. So that's kind of let you know like elite things that you are good at. But also keep in mind that those numbers are like, you know what I'm saying, your max 99 overall numbers. Those are pretty much what your player will be like once it hit 99. But also, don't get too attached to those numbers, because even throughout this creation process, those numbers are liable to be changed just by changing a certain thing about your player. So just at least right now, you know kind of what your player will look like at full strength. Now, once you pick your play style, and again, that best fits you, it's time to move on to physical skills. And that's where it's like agility, strength, and vertical. Now, I know the first thing people is gonna do is go to the pie chart and give you the most speed. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but it might not be the best thing based off of the player you're trying to make, you feel me? For example, a glass cleaner, and I'm going off of last year's archetypes because it's easier for people to understand that way. For a glass cleaner, you might want to pick the pie chart that give you more strength for box out and rebounds, while a slasher might want to pick the one that give you higher vertical for more posterized and dunks, you feel me? But there are multiple options to play around with, you know what I'm saying, once again, to make the player that best fits you. Now it's time for the good old fun part, you feel me? The best part, and in my opinion, this is like the dopest part about being able to create your own player, and you get to actually choose your own attribute caps. Now, you don't get 100% freedom from scratch, and I know a lot of people thought that, but what you do is you get to choose based off the play style and the physical skills you chose earlier, you feel me? And that determines the amount of attribute upgrades you start out with as well, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of things tie into a lot of things on this game. Now, this part actually takes a lot of strategy because you can't upgrade everything to the max, so you kind of gotta sacrifice some things to max out other things. For example, if you're a slasher and you know your dunks can go to 95, maybe you'll just put it at 90 and use those other 5 points towards something else like shooting, you feel me? So it comes with a lot of strategy. So there's actually a lot that goes into it, and like I said before, just take your time and make sure you're thinking the exact player that you want to make, because I can't stress this enough. Like, this game, making a player is going to be very unique during this game. Also, as you're upgrading your player and adding more attribute upgrades to each category, you're earning badge upgrades that you get to use later on in your actual player to equip badges that you want to use, bro. This year, like certain players aren't assigned specific badges anymore, you feel me? So that is wraps. You literally get to build the player that you want to build, from the attribute caps to the badges to the height, weight, all of that. You get to choose all of that. Once you're done assigning your caps to your player and you have them just right, the next couple of steps are the same as normal, like the other 2Ks, as far as like choosing your height, weight, and wingspan, except for one new feature, and that's the body type feature. 2K really took customization to another level this year, you feel me? They added in some brand new body types, so now everybody player ain't all skinny and bony, you feel me? You can make them buffer, you can make them more cut, and if you want, you can make them skinny just like Kevin Durant, you feel me? Moving on to the next screen though, and continue the trend of 2K literally allowing you to choose everything for your player. You get to choose your own takeover. This year there are no more dual takeovers, but based off of the way you made your player place your attribute caps, you'll be presented 2 or more takeovers that you can actually choose for your player to have, you feel me? But you could, like I said, you can only choose one of those. So you have 2, you have 3, you have 4, but however many you are presented after creating your player, you get to choose one of those for your player to have. So you get to choose your very own takeover. And as far as I know, this part, everything here is final. So like your height, all of that stuff, your takeover is final. So make sure you choose wisely. Like I said, take your time when it comes to making your player. There's no need to rush, bro. You know what I'm saying? The game gonna be here all year. No need to rush to get out there with a player that you fumbled the bag on. You made something that you didn't really want. And that right there is pretty much the end of creating your actual player, bro. But it doesn't stop there. You take it to a screen where, like, before you lock in your player, by hitting start career, you can go back and edit something if you want, or you can check out the new 2K feature that allows you to test your build. And when I say test, I don't mean like at 60 overall. I mean you can actually put your build to 99 overall and play a MyCareer game on any team you choose and actually see what the build that you made is really like at a maxed out potential, maxed out 99. But before choosing your team, you get to actually choose your badges, the badges that you want to use for your test play on your build, bro. I'm gonna go more in depth with the badges in another video, but that's pretty much it. After the test, if you want, you can go back and edit your build again, or you can go ahead and lock it in, hit start your MyCareer, and you're pretty much done, bro. But I appreciate everybody that watched this video. Once again, shout out to the female 2K gamers. Shout out to everybody that watched this video. Let me know down below in the comments what builds you ended up making. I know one that I made that I really did like was the 3-level score. But like I said, I'm still gonna be playing around with the builds, trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. I'm not 100% on anything right now, but like I said, let me know down below in the comments exactly what you made. I'm gonna be streaming later today this 2K demo, so make sure you check me out on Mixer. It's the very first link down below in the description. And until next time, man, real fans, stay up and I am out. Swag team, bro. Oh, by the way, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, drop a like on this video. Swag team, bro. Zombie game, cuz 2K20 about to be lit. Yeah.
Got the black him out to get me through this shit. That shit go over that, I might get these niggas 10%. I'm a countryman, not businessman, that shit is off the grid. Off the map and shit, might open off the bag and fucking dip. Like a bag of chips, you niggas think it crunch time, I'ma dip. The 20% when my shit hit the charts, then it's a hit. It be made by friends.